Nice may ask.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Get out of here. Who let you in? Jesus
no, I just
Christ.
found
2
my
days in a
way
row.
in.
2
I
days
found
in
my
a
way
row.
in. I think you might want this back. I think you might want that back.
Smells like fabric
Yeah.
softener. If I could smell.
You're, I think you scared your pit bull.
Oh. Hey. Anyway.
Yeah. He's.
How'd you get in here? You crawled through that window?
I crawl through windows.
Oh,
I
vents.
crawl through vents. I
Wow.
crawl
You know what?
through chimneys.
I like your style, though. I
Yeah.
do. I truly do.
Yeah.
It's very unique.
Like a.
So, how's your mama?
How's my mama?
Yeah.
You ask me this almost every day now. I don't talk to her every day.
Hey, you know,
I don't get to
people's
talk
in
to her
hard
every
times,
day.
I just like to ask.
Yeah. She's in Michigan.
Mm.
She's doing mom things in Michigan.
I bet it's
I
not
don't
as
get to
hot as
talk to her all
fuck in
the
Michigan,
time.
or is it?
It depends. Yeah, I think it is now. I mean, it's summer.
Yeah, that is
But
true.
Michigan is a place where you really get to see the seasons change. Yeah, which is nice. I gotta say, it's a beautiful state. It really is. But can I tell you something, mister? People in Michigan have a bit of an attitude.
You don't have to
They
tell me.
carry a bit of an attitude. But
Right.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when I was in Newark, New Jersey, man, you're talking about you fucking them motherfuckers will stab you if you look at them
Yeah.
wrong, you know.
I'm not gonna stab you if you look
Yeah,
at
I'm
me
not
wrong.
either. I'm just saying.
But I'll stare you down.
just stare you down.
I will stare you down. Usually that's enough. Somebody looks at you on the bus, you just stare them right down. They're staring at you, so you stare them down, and then they get uncomfortable.
Oh, I have something here called items of interest, poems, and propaganda.
Sounds
Is that pretty hot?
pretty appetizing,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
You want
Maybe for today.
you want to hear about it?
Well, do you think it'll give me the shits?
Most likely.
Maybe. Okay.
Most likely. It gives me the shits every time.
Okay. Yeah,
Every time.
I like it. It's very nice.
Just buying time, hoping one day for once something will work out. What do you think? Because
So then, I also can't help but think. Now, I understand buying time, hoping things will work out. But what if you're not careful, what if you're missing certain opportunities that arise each day? Because there might be something you're blindsided to.
I think you would be F-U-C-K.
Yeah, because what if there's something you're right? Because the universe speaks to you every day, and what if there's something you're not
This
picking
morning,
up on?
This morning it was crazy. I did nothing. I went to the store. I'll get to that in a second. But when I walked out the door, there was just one single cloud in the sky, and it was just drizzling rain on me. But it's like it was just one, just hanging over. And as I walked, it just rained.
Yeah.
But it was I was standing in the only spot it was raining in. And I thought, I'll be damned, is that not the craziest thing I've ever seen? And that's the next thing. I went to the store this morning with my ninja mask on and caught myself walking in like a gay RoboCop.
Game
So,
over.
I don't know, it just hit me. I opened the door and I had the
you
mask on
think-
and I caught myself going, "Zoom, zoom, zoom." Good morning. Got some peanuts and got my stuff and went to the counter. I was like, what the fuck was that? Why did I do that?
I think you might have been temporarily possessed.
By a gay RoboCop?
Maybe another dimensional robot.
A RoboCop.
I think it's happening. I think some weird things are
Dude,
happening.
you put that mask on, dude. I don't got some. It's
I mean,
kind of groovy,
the
you know.
fabric of this reality is actually getting kind of torn in a way. You know how like you have a quilt or something. Your mother makes quilts.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you've had a quilt for a long time, you start seeing some of the patches wear away. You know, they start disconnecting from the other patches. Really old quilts, you know.
Mhm.
Well, that's almost how I feel about this reality at this point in time. I feel like somebody's tearing at the fabric.
Oh.
If that makes any sense. So
Yeah,
this
that's
actually ties
groovy,
into
man. That's great. I like it.
something here if I can find it. Okay, this big shout out to my mom. She's a Bible goer. Your pit bull really needs to calm
Hey,
down.
don't you be fucking ringing that bell.
So King Solomon once said, "There is nothing new under the sun." So that having been said, are we trying to open portals to bring about a new dimension, a new reality, perhaps to expand consciousness?
They found one. They already have.
Yeah.
That I was reading about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. I think. Well, they found one. No, it's a lot of fucking. When I'm taking a shit, I read hard. But that was like months ago. They've already. That's proven.
Yeah. Well, see, and it's funny because this is an ancient text, and it's King Solomon claiming that there is nothing new under the sun, which is pretty self-explanatory. Explanatory. Everything that we encounter day to day is not much different from what people encounter day to day. We have the same problems, we have the same issues, we have the same desires, the same passions, the same concerns about life, and that.
But this is a real man, actually.
Yeah, wisest man, apparently the wisest man to live on Earth.
It's very fascinating.
It is. I mean, he had, 700 concubines. I mean,
if I can't handle a hardware store, I sure as hell wouldn't want to handle
700 wives.
Jesus, 700 wives. One's hard enough to keep up with. Jesus Christ, he must have been built like a brick shit house.
This is what makes me wonder. I mean, at this point in time, I'm thinking about what he wrote, and now I'm thinking, are we trying to bring about something new under the sun? Because there's nothing new under our sun. So are we trying to bring in a new reality?
But I know one fucking
What is
thing.
this?
That sun's about to burn a hole in my ass. Like that fucking shit's hot, boy. But yeah, we're definitely trying to do something. We don't know what it is, but we'll find out soon enough.
Do you like, you notice how I messed up there, do you like explanatory or explanatory?
Explanatory.
Explanatory. I think explanatory too. But what if it was explanatory?
Now, here's something interesting I read this morning. America is staring down the barrel of martial law, Oregon Senator warns.
Okay. Martial law.
Yeah. Wow. That's the fucking Wild West.
Yeah, it is.
You'll be fucking walking around with your 6 shooters.
So how do you feel about that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I still...
Yeah.
It's probably... Yeah. And it's what it fucking looks like to me, because, I wake up early to go to work, so I get up early so I don't have to be in a rush, because I like to, prepare for the day. I'll save that shit for later. Yeah. So I can drive slow, and I got cars running me out the fucking road and shit, because everybody's in a hurry. Yeah. But, me, I was like, motherfucker, why didn't you wake up early? Why you, you got a set schedule. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, they're just racing everywhere. People's lost their fucking mind. The heat, the mask. But people's trying to figure it out, though.
Would you bring back swords or guns to carry in public?
I want 2 ninja swords.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I want to keep that 38 in the back. You gotta have right here in the back of the.
You gotta at least have a knife or something.
And you gotta have long range and short range. Mm-hmm. You gotta have a weapon for all occasions. A fucking ninja star, this fucking sling, Yeah. You gotta have a little bit of everything. You do. That's how I would roll.
Yeah, you do.
But you don't really want to show it off too much because you don't want them to see it coming. But I'd carry some ninja swords.
Yeah.
In case you got to get in a battle, but man, that's dicey.
Kind of. Well, it's strange.
I usually do. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep a shorter sword.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta have a little bit of everything, because you don't know if you need distance, or is it close range, or am I gonna have to do a backflip and stab you in the nutsack,
Yeah.
Right there, right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're going down.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Scary times, yeah.
Scary times. But, good news is, Donald Duck is about to hand out new stimulus checks. I'm gonna buy a golf cart.
I'm gonna buy a golf cart. Yeah, those are fun. I mean, those are pretty fucking fun.
I meant to say go-kart.
If I didn't spend that money on anything else, I would spend it on a go-kart, yeah.
Because I like one of those ones, like I had as a kid, it was called a sidekick, which you had to fucking work on the engine, get that carburetor loosened up.
Yeah, bitches are gonna know my name.
But yeah, you hit that ramp, and you haven't lived until you fucking jumped a little go-kart
with the little rebel flag on it.
Yeah.
Just
man,
for you don't even
no,
care.
bro, Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, you don't
you
even
just
care.
Fucking,
You
dude,
just yeah.
You just want to
Rebel flag for
that
no
motherfucker.
reason. For no reason. Just because you're a rebel. It has nothing to do with racism. It's just because you're a rebel.
You just want to fucking... all
Right?
people going to hear
You
is
just
you
bring it
go
back.
screaming, and they're going to hear you go, and they're just going to get hit by dust, and there you go.
Yeah.
You're looking at distance, you'll just be...
The entire state house. Remember the year they decided to take down the rebel flag for good and put it in the museum? The entire state house for one day and one whole night could not go home. They were not allowed to go home until they made a concrete decision on the matter of what they're going to do with this flag.
remember that.
Remember that?
Dude, we stayed up the
all
whole
night.
time because we were
I
laughing.
wanna know.
These people
Right.
were like, Jesus Christ, could you make up your mind? And like, there was always that one guy going,
Yeah,
and they're like, Bob, we've been
thing
here
is,
for...
I just want to know who ordered pizza. I want to know how they survived that.
Bro,
night,
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and did you know, I heard this, it's just something I heard, so don't blow up the comments section and, bitch at me about how, like, oh, that didn't really happen. I don't know. What I heard is that the police were on standby.
Oh, yeah, man.
They were on standby.
People were ready to fight
What I
over this
heard
shit.
is that they were not allowed to leave the state house until they made a
Because
decision.
nobody could figure out, are we racist or are we
it
not
was a serious
racist? What about
decision.
this flag? I don't know what to do with this flag.
Let's not undermine the severity of the issue, because people felt very upset about this.
It was a fucking
very emotional time.
But hey, they figured it out though. We stayed there with them because we wanted to know what are they going to do with it.
Yeah, what are they going to do with it? I watched it for as long as I could, and then I had to pass out.
Then we tuned in the next morning. They just did.
Yeah, and they finally at 1 a.m. they made a decision. I heard at 1 a.m. they finally made a decision.
They finally all made one decision.
You know what I like? When they bring up the screen and they bring up everybody's name.
What was this?
Yay and nay.
Yeah, they set that motherfucker in that museum and said, we'll just stick it here. Fuck.
If you want the flag, say yay. If you don't want it, say nay. And
then after that, everywhere you go, there was these rednecks with rebel flags off their trucks.
Yeah.
They just they were flying them bitches. Everywhere you saw, people just had a rebel flag and they were selling them and just driving down the street with them. Two of them hanging off the back. And they're like, you don't have a rebel flag? I was like, no. I think I've seen enough of them. I get it. No, I got I got a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Oliver went to get a 6-pack. He'll decide when
I'm
he
like,
comes
that's cool.
back.
I said, you go, brother, whatever. That's cool. No, I don't need any flags hanging off my fucking car, though, But, hey, that's awesome, though. I was like, damn, look at them go. They was fucking then it went away. Then everybody, their flags broke, and they just forgot about it.
They just forgot,
Fucking, that's fine with me. They had fun, though. They was fucking proud about that shit.
It was a hell of a time.
I was reading that people are calling the aliens for help. So I stay skinny in case they want to eat fat people.
How are they doing it? How are they calling them, mister?
I don't fucking...
How are they calling these aliens to get... What, are they advice or something?
They probably... I don't know.
What do they do?
I guess they're trying to Google it or something.
I hope they know.
They call them on the cell phone. I don't know.
I hope they know that it's mostly telepathic.
But when they get here...
Yeah.
I'm just trying to skate. What if they fucking want to eat fat people? I'm like, ooh, I'm going to stay skinny in case they eat people.
Yeah.
Because they're going to look at me and be like, is he one of us? Or...
Yeah.
No, look at that fat bitch over there at Bojangles.
You know what? Yeah.
And that way I can have time to, mingle around. I'm not getting involved.
Imagine what kind of, dramas extraterrestrials would have. Like if they had movies, it's all telepathic.
Like what if it was just
Wouldn't that be funny?
What if they came down and it was just shit.
Wouldn't that be funny?
It was like just your stepdad. And he just wanted to watch Matlock.
Yeah.
I'm like but he would just if he wanted a fucking beer out the fridge, he would just open the fridge with his mind and it would just you'd see it floating and he would just be like
and it would be mostly like a silent
film. And they'd be just watching reruns of Matlock.
Right, silent
film.
film.
Are you saving us? He said, yes, I am.
But he's doing it with his head. Yeah, but he's talking with his head. So wouldn't
that be a damn that'd be a trip.
Wouldn't that be a silent film?
And he'll still make he'll say, Are you going to work today or what? Do I gotta do everything?
They have to narrate his thoughts because it's telepathic communication, right? Yeah.
That's a trip, man.
Isn't that messed up? That's if extraterrestrials had movies. They'd have to narrate what you're thinking.
Mm.
So what would be your internal voice? Would it be I let me guess. I think it would be the person who would narrate your voice would be Morgan Freeman.
You think Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, I want to see Morgan Freeman narrate
Bro.
your internal thoughts.
Oh,
Every
that's almost
internal
too
thought
crazy
you
for me.
have. Yeah. Every
I
internal
wanted
thought.
Don Wrinkles, you know?
Yeah.
Wrinkle Dink, you know?
The triangles and all the little weird things you think about, he's going to narrate, and somehow it's going to make sense.
Gilbert Godfrey? Not Gilbert Godfrey. It's fucking...
Oh my god.
Shit.
That's messed up. That's really messed up.
I always wanted Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, he
I
could
always
do
wanted
it.
Samuel
I
L.
could see
Jackson.
him doing that. I have a point of interest,
Uh-huh.
if you don't mind. Is that okay?
Oh yeah,
Hi.
shoot,
Okay.
honey buns.
Your pit bull's really out of
that
control
pit
right
bull's
now.
like,
He's
he fucking start ringing that bell. Easy.
How a sloth has more purpose than man.
Because they, dude, you
Yeah.
see, but the
Yeah.
funny thing is, they just hang around, grow moss. But when they hear that,
Yeah.
did you see, when they hear that mating call across the
Isn't
river?
it wild?
Them mugs get in the water and they swim over there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck
But they
this
will
bitch.
swim for miles.
But they swim faster than they walk.
They swim
Dude,
yeah,
they got some good swimming
for
skills.
miles just to get.
Just to get that punani.
Yeah, that's what they'll do.
And then they swim back and get
Just
back in the
eat some
tree. I'm like,
ass.
I'm gonna eat these leaves.
Yeah, and then, but do you
Dude,
know
It looks so awesome.
there are some people who wouldn't take that journey?
No, but when they
They wouldn't
hear
take the journey.
that call, they take the journey.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit.
You know, so a sloth would do that, but there's a man out there right now eating his pizza, and he's not going to lift a finger to get a piece of ass, you know, because he expects her to come to him.
I don't know. I know a
You
few.
know how people
I know
are
a
this day and
few.
age.
I know a few that would fucking cut
You
through
know.
a mountain just to see a pair of tits.
Because
you know?
everybody's entitled, but yeah, when you really
But,
find
hey.
somebody who's dedicated,
That's dedication.
yeah, that's something to behold. That's really something to behold, yeah.
That's usually why people work in the
Yeah.
first place, because I need money to buy a pussy.
Yeah,
Because I
and-
ain't gonna get none if I ain't got no money.
And
So
the
let me
fun
go
thing
fucking to
is,
the
like-
Ford factory and build fucking 5,000 cars.
Did you ever stop to think that, did you ever feel like a sloth when you go to work? Do you ever
Never,
feel like
dude.
that?
Nah, man. That's my problem. I think I work too hard.
They're like, ooh, he smells like this. He looks like this.
Oh.
Like a sloth, right? Like a sloth.
Yeah, they're like.
But
"Is
you're
that-"
the one doing all the work. Yeah, but you're doing
But if you
everybody's
move
job.
so fast, you just blame and say,
Yeah.
yeah, it was that guy. But by the time
Yeah.
they turn around and look, you're gone. They're
Yeah,
like,
and
it
you know
was
what?
that guy.
At the end of the day, you know what you can do? You hold up those 3 claws and say, fuck you.
Oh, no, I do.
me.
I'll give you the finger
Yeah.
real quick when you ask me a stupid ass fucking question. I'll stick
Yeah.
my middle finger right in your fucking
It's
face.
like, how do you think
and
I'm
then I'll come
supposed
back
to?
and do it for you.
How do you
'cause-
think I'm supposed to feel when I'm doing all of your fucking work?
I don't.
Right?
You know, it's hey.
Yeah,
You gotta put in the work.
yeah. Yeah, but you're all
You gotta
you're
do it
putting in
whether you
all
like
the
it or
work.
not. I don't know what.
Mister,
the
it's
fuck.
not fair.
Yeah,
this is
well,
a
life
human
is
rights
not fair.
issue.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, but you know what my grandmama said? She said, there are many things that are unfair in this life. But that doesn't mean you can't be fair.
Yeah, you have.
And
to,
I love
you know,
that about her. Because she's all
I
about
wouldn't
transcending,
do.
you know?
I wouldn't tell somebody to do something I wouldn't do myself.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said,
Yeah.
and I say one
Yeah.
day that might be me and I need help and you'll do it
Yeah.
for me, but I'll do it for you.
Yep.
And you know, they don't, you know, nobody likes that shit, but hey, who
No.
gives a fuck? That's just how I was taught. Okay, sometimes I feel like the poor version of David Bowie in that movie, The Man Who Fell from Space. Oh, wait a minute. I mean to Earth. Remember that movie? The man that fell from whatever it was? And like he came down, but he just fucking figured out the stock market because he was an alien and he got
Yeah.
all this money.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it was fucking fascinating movie. He just lost his fuck. He got drunk off water.
Yeah, I think I did it last night. I was...
But it's like the poor version, and it's like
Yeah.
it's like the reverse version.
Yeah, I did it
I got the
last
shoes
night.
and everything, but I was like, ah.
Yeah.
But it's like the fucking poor version of that
That's
shit.
amazing.
It is amazing.
I like how you have the Garden of Eden in your backyard.
Oh yeah, dude. I was taking a piss off the porch
Yeah.
yesterday, and this fucking buck just walked up to me, and we looked at each other.
Yeah.
Because I thought a crackhead was moving around.
Yeah.
I heard footsteps, and I was pissing, and I looked over, and he did the same thing, and he stopped, and he looked at me, and we looked at each other, and I just smiled at him, and we just said, oh, and we just went on about our day.
Yeah.
He was like, David? I was like, damn, dude, he had the fucking
David.
racket on. We looked at each other, and I was like, ah. And he just turned and moseyed off, and I moseyed back inside.
No threat. He didn't feel any
But for
threat.
a second there, I was like, is that
Yeah.
a fucking crackhead?
Yeah.
No, it's just this fucking buck, and we both looked at each other.
Yeah.
We stared each other down, and I was finished off, and I was like, I'm just pissing.
I remember the first time that happened to me. I looked at you, and you kind of looked at me, and then I was like, wow, that's a big dick, and I walked away. I'm just kidding. No. I'm really sorry. Didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. Hopefully I boosted your ego a bit. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes you just, it's a pain. You just
Did
sit
I just
on
say
it every
that?
now and then.
Did I just say that?
It don't matter.
I think I
It's
need
out
to
there now.
adjust.
It's out there now.
Yeah, I need to adjust my
It's out there.
medication.
Yeah, adjust
Yeah, I'm
that
talking
shit.
gibberish.
Oh, I got one more.
Really, one more?
I got one more.
You don't have a few more?
Why?
No, it's okay.
No.
No, I also have some
maybe,
points.
okay, you got some. Well, you want to do one of yours first?
Who wants to go first?
You want to play paper, rock, scissors?
No. If we could flip a coin.
Man,
If
got
we
a
could
whole
flip,
jar
I'm
of
gonna flip a
coins.
coin. Okay, right here. Okay.
Throw me one. Throw me one.
Why are you doing?
Okay, I was gonna catch it.
I do a pretty good
I
flip.
wanted to flip for the camera. Flip it my way.
Okay. So, which side are you going?
Heads.
What?
Heads.
Heads.
Now
Then
flip
I'll
it
do
my
tails.
direction.
In your direction. I'm gonna try to flip it in your direction.
Damn, you got it.
Okay. It's tails.
Yeah, that's you. Fuck.
It's tails to our viewers, if you can see that. Whatever. Anyway, I just want you to know I'm not a fucking liar. So, jacking off for legacy and profit. What are your thoughts on that? Selling that semen during these times. How do you feel about that?
Hell.
You think women are hot for it?
Hey, where's the dispensary at?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a job I can do.
Yeah.
You know, I'll come out, and this one arm will be like massive, and the other one will be like. But these, you'll just be like, I could probably crush watermelons by the time I'm done. But hey, I'll be driving that Corvette with the other hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you would have like demon children, right?
Demon children.
They're just gonna tear up the world.
This arm's for the meat beating. This one's for driving that Corvette that it bought. I'll be like this.
Yep.
And just screaming down the street like, I'll be back tomorrow to give you another batch.
Some woman out there, she has an 8-year-old kid. He's already putting on his tie. He's going to work. Because you know what? He's got some shit to think about.
He's got some shit to
think about. He's got some shit to do. I can see that. So you think maybe you'd take money for that?
I sure would.
Yeah?
If I could beat off in a fucking cup and somebody gave me money for it.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day, I could sell my dirty underwear. I was like, why am I working? I was like, hey, wait a minute. I got some fucking underwear. Hey, I wonder how much dingleberries could go for. I bet dingleberries would go for.
Do some cum shots there.
Yeah, I'd pull out some dingleberries. They got to be worth diamonds.
Yeah.
There's some freaks out there that just want to stick one up their nose like crack rocks, and they'll give you a fucking fortune for them shits. I got them all.
Oh my.
Yeah, dude, I'll be selling that shit on the corner, you know?
Yeah.
Shit, that ain't a bad idea.
You definitely get away with that in Japan.
But then I gotta buy new ones, and I gotta, I don't know, you gotta feather it, you know?
Yeah, I've taken a liking to your pit bull. He's nice. He's
yeah, you know, I train him well.
He's really very curious, still very rowdy. I think he needs to get it under control. But, you go ahead.
I always like how people ignore the fact that you're a functional booze bag.
Yeah, there's and I want to say there's a small percentage. There is a small percentage of people who are technically functional alcoholics. There is a small percentage.
I don't know. All I know is when you're under so much stress and it's so hard to get food down, I remember that the Irish, that's how beer was invented, because they didn't have food, so they'd pack them up beer and send them to school. And I said, hey, it worked for them, and how they built the fucking first shanty towns. It can't be that bad.
Oh, no.
So, I don't know. Hey, it works for me for now.
Yeah.
But I was like, hey, that's I'm going down that road.
Yeah.
And people's like, Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
and to our viewers, you know, we don't want you to get all butthurt or anything. David is talking about beer. He's not talking about liquor. There's a difference. He doesn't drink hard liquor.
Well, every now and then.
Every now and then, that's fine, you know. Or you want to get adventurous and have some absinthe, and you want to leave your body for a night.
Well, like I said, you know, I'm going to have to set up
dance
a weekend.
in the moonlight.
That's something I'm going to have a weekend.
Yeah.
You know, because
and build a bonfire and lose your clothes and
lose your mind. But that's something you got to spread that out over the weekend.
Reading
or
Arthur Rimbaud.
I can't do that shit every day.
Read some of that Rimbaud, but
you know, that's when you're really cutting loose.
Yeah, but that's not.
I can't do that.
It's not something you do every day. You do get a little insane.
Because I got to work like a fucking.
Yeah, he's got
savage,
responsibilities.
You know? It's like fucking.
He's responsible
for nearly nothing.
Yeah.
But
nearly nothing.
Hell, I'll build a fucking railroad for you. What do you want?
Yeah, there's some beautiful
just
people.
Just tell me what you want. I'll fucking watch this.
Turning us into slaves, beautiful people.
Hey, you gotta keep the big wheels turning. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Don't slow down.
Yeah,
like you said.
You gotta do
and I
something.
believe in that. Yeah, because if you slow down,
you got this fucking generation walking around. Hey man.
See, they're weak.
Why are you working so hard? I'm like, because I'm trying to build a fucking country.
Yep.
You piece of shit, because you're not doing it.
Yeah.
But hey man, hey, look at this. One day I'm gonna have this car because your daddy was rich. Yeah, you're gonna be so fucked.
Oh yeah.
And if this world would eat you alive.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, why do you work so much?
Yeah.
Because you have to. When you grow up, you're going, what the fuck are you gonna?
You gotta have something. You gotta have something.
But guess what? I wouldn't have to work this hard if you would step in.
Yes.
And
that's
help.
right. Yeah, because if everybody worked, it wouldn't be so bad. Things wouldn't get out of control.
But you know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing my own damn thing.
Yeah.
And one day you're going to regret that.
Yeah.
Your daddy's not always going to be here for you.
Yep.
You'll find out soon enough.
He's going to have to die. He's going to have to rest.
He's going to turn around one day.
Yeah.
And that fucking bill's going to hit. And he's going to be like, hey, you owe us. We need this much money.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, hey, man, I don't have it. I'm like, okay. All that nice shit you got?
Yeah.
It belongs to me now.
Daddy's got to rest.
Daddy's got to rest.
He's got to rest. He's got to bite that big one and
you gotta
he's
bite
got to
that
sleep.
big one, you know?
That is the term, or kicking the bucket, or cashing in.
I say 2 tears in a bucket, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a very novel.
That's what I say.
Yeah. Very tasteful, I think. Definitely.
Hey, if you don't like it, I'll leave, and I'll just
times.
I'll go across the street and go fucking flip hamburgers. I'll keep moving.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
I don't care, but I'll keep getting that fucking paycheck.
Yep.
I can take it or leave it, personally. Which you got some more? Look at you.
Yeah. Life as an arraignment of coding. Everyday events, symbols, numbers, and so on. We can go on with this. So, did you ever stop and think, you wake up each day, you ever stop and think that there's little messages or little codes hidden in everyday life, and if you're not paying attention to it, you're not able to kind of connect them together?
You mean like, you just have to read the sign?
You got to read the signs. You got to read in between the lines. So,
you got to read between the lines.
One of the things that I noticed.
You'll fuck up a time or two, but that's how you learn.
Can I ask you something?
Hmm?
Do you ever have certain things that almost make you feel like, things that make you feel like you're being, that are following you, like, or that you're being followed? Like, are there certain things that kind of, no, but if there's a way I could explain this better, let me give you an example. I can't escape certain things that I see each day. One of those things, and I know it's going to sound odd, is the number 4. Do you ever have like a lucky number or something that just kind of pops up at random, like right when you need it? One of those things. And it doesn't even have to be a number, it could be something else. It could be like an animal. Maybe you got like a spirit animal or something that shows up. You ever had?
Black cats.
Yeah.
I see black cats all the
Yeah.
time.
I was trying to put this
Black
in a way.
cats and black snakes.
Yeah, I was trying to explain it in a way that would make sense.
But I come across, they cross my path every day.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. What is that?
I don't know.
What is that? Everybody has something.
That's how I know what's ahead.
Yeah. It's almost sort of I wouldn't call it a premonition.
No,
but it's
I saw, like I said, I was at work, working,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy said, "What is that bird doing in here?" And I was like, "What are you talking?" There was a bird sitting right there beside me. He was about to jump on my shoulder while I was working, and I was singing to him.
Yeah.
But he was sitting there and he was looking at me, and then I was like, that's crazy. But he was sitting there and he was singing to me while I worked. Yeah, this little finch.
That is
And he
sweet.
reminded me of the one I used to have.
Yeah.
But he was following me around, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know, that was beautiful.
Yeah. Or like the
And
time.
you got these falcons that I see. Oh, the
I see
crows
'em
follow
too.
me everywhere.
Same here.
The crows follow me everywhere. There's always a
crows.
murder of crows hanging out.
Yeah.
And I laugh because they're just up there going,
Yeah.
ah!
Yeah.
Ah! And I'm just like, ah!
I looked out
You
there one day. I saw a crow. He was standing on top of an electrical pole, and he had a whole piece of sliced turkey in his mouth. He looks triumphant.
Oh.
He really did. And I laughed. I laughed. That was so sweet, because he felt lucky. He got the big piece.
He got the big
piece.
He didn't even take it home to his family. He said,
Yeah.
shit, Daddy's
He literally,
gonna...
the way he lifted it
I'll
up.
take them some bread, but I'm
It's
gonna
like
need
he
this
had a
turkey.
trophy.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
like,
made
this
me
one's
laugh.
mine, you know.
That was hot. I love birds. They're cute.
They're so funny.
They are funny. Yeah. Yeah, and unlike people, they actually know how to be practical. Have you ever seen them take baths in like a bowl that you threw outside that you don't care about anymore?
It's about like how I do it.
You don't give a shit about it, but when that rain,
Yeah, they just out there just fucking
that
rolling
rainwater
around.
fills it up, they just start bathing and drinking from it. They don't care. They're very practical. Yeah, very
Yeah, use
very,
whatever's laying around to build it up.
resilient. Resilient,
Yeah,
which
they're
I think
incredible creatures.
is a term that escapes humanity these days. Resilience.
Mm. Yes. so
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, it actually is if you keep it simple.
What you got over there?
So
Hey,
here's another thing. I'm getting really deep.
Oh,
I'm getting into some profound topics. I don't know if you're ready for this. Do you have anything more to add, mister?
Really.
Expanding consciousness via technology. Will the ignorant fall to madness? Will the ignorant fall to madness?
Absolutely.
I believe so. Because it's only going to progress. This technology, the advancements will only progress.
That reminds me, remember when I emailed Bill Gates and called him a fucking cunt?
Yeah.
And told him how his shit is broken and he needs to come in here and fix it?
Yeah, I think he needs
that-
to hear that.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking, and then
Yeah.
I was like, man, fuck it up. You know, he's got a lot of money. I hope somebody don't come knocking on the door. Did you call Bill Gates a cunt? And told him, I cussed him out. I wrote him a whole letter telling him how his fucking
I think he can
technology
take
was
it.
a piece of shit.
He can take it.
And it's making my life miserable and nothing works.
He can take it up the ass.
And that's pretty much what I was telling him. But, I woke up the next morning and I was like, oh, did was I emailing?
Yeah, was I? Yes, you
Yes,
did.
I did.
Yes, you
And
did.
I said, oh shit. Oh well. Now I'm gonna go to my job and tell my boss that he's a bitch. Yeah, I did that. But hey, no, I can't take that back, can I? No hard feelings, man. It was just like, God, you know, you got all these changes so fast, and I'm trying to figure out this mask and the heat and all, and I lost my mind for a second.
Yep.
Because I was like, how am I gonna work so hard when I'm breathing in this fucking carbon dioxide? I'm like, I might as well just shut myself up in the fucking garage and leave the car running.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking like, Jesus
That's
Christ,
like
dude. It was just,
us to die.
But I'm just adapting.
You're just adapting. Yeah.
And you know, I was telling him I didn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Right.
Because it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like, I come home, my fucking nose is fucked up.
Yeah.
I can't see straight.
Yeah.
But, you know, you just have to shake it off. Usually about 6 o'clock I start. Okay. But damn, dude. Just adapting.
Yeah.
Got that cooler mask now. That helps. But
Oh, yeah.
just trying to find a way.
And, you know, I think, if anything, especially if you're not very tech savvy, you're not into technology, you know what you could do? You could, exercise that thing you got up there in your fucking head.
Yeah, it's called a brain.
Yeah, that's your computer, motherfucker. I hate to
bro,
break it to you.
I'll be in there like,
yeah, but
hey,
that's your,
you know, I never was trained on this computer,
that's
but
your,
guess what? I'm gonna
little
hit
noggin
that shit.
computer.
Boom, 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 boom. All right,
that's
bye.
That's that top hatch computer.
Yeah.
That's that thing you should be exercising, I think.
Oh,
Is that
man,
the word?
boy. Like,
Is that...
it's fucking 100-something degrees and you got a fucking mask on. That thing goes a little wild
Is it
sometimes.
explanatory or is it explanatory? But we're gonna find
We're
out.
Gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, we gotta exercise.
Hey, there's more than one way to crack an egg. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and we all have retard moments.
I have
don't
a
get
lot
me
of
wrong.
I have tremendous amounts. I am a retard. If nobody, I'm fucking completely stupid,
retard.
but I'll fucking figure that shit out.
Definitely, yeah.
I'm a fucking complete
Also,
moron.
I want to stress to our viewers and listeners out there, when we say retard, I don't need to explain this to you, but when...
Right?
Or fucktard. That's even better, but when I say retard,
Motel.
I'm not talking about mentally challenged children or adults. I'm not talking about them. I'm a big fan. In fact, they are far more intelligent and capable than some people who are not handicapped. So, yes, we're not talking about them. We're just talking about
they
people...
just like to eat glue and fuck doorknobs.
People who are relatively able-bodied and functional, you know, functional. We're talking about people who are functional and act like fucking retards. So if you want to look up the definition of retard, it's... You can do that, but we're not talking about...
Yeah, we don't want to break out.
We're not talking about...
Hey, I got a point.
Handicapped people.
You got any more?
This one's really heavy, and I don't know if you want to go into this. Maybe
Let's go balls deep.
You don't want to
save it?
Balls
deep. Let's just go balls deep.
This is an idea I had. Disclaimer, I don't know anything, and I'm probably full of shit. However, here's an idea I had. How might demons be summoned to decimate the masses, a form of population control hidden in plain sight? COVID. Chew on that. Think about that. Did you ever stop and think that maybe there's a summoning that had taken place, and it's taking the guise of this virus? It's actually intended to decimate the masses because there's too many people? It's just an idea.
Well,
it's an idea.
That's absolutely what it is. And also there's a place in the Arctic.
Yep.
Which is gonna fucking melt anyway. It's fucking... But it's the Ark, and they have one of every seed, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they can create. But... You know, it's for emergencies, like whenever you kill everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
But all I know is.
And they're doing it.
All I know is I'm just running.
Yeah,
Run
you
through
gotta
the
pump
jungle and
yourself up.
Run through the jungle and don't
Yep.
look back.
And
But that don't mean be, you ain't, I
but
try
this
not
is,
to be nasty.
right.
I got a foul mouth.
Right.
I apologize,
Yeah.
but I don't mean that.
No. No.
But if you're standing there going dirt,
You don't
I'm
have
fucking
patience.
getting out the way and going around because you're
Mhm.
gonna be eaten alive back there.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah. We have love for people,
There's so many beautiful
However,
people.
I want to say something to you, and this comes in the form of tough love. We're playing for keeps, motherfucker, so you better...
I only got one good
You better
lung,
make yourself clear.
And
yeah.
So, I'm fucking not
Make yourself
fucking
clear.
around.
If you need advice, you genuinely need advice, you come to David or you come to me for advice, you better listen carefully. Because if you're just going to come around and vent and not, listen to us, you can go fuck yourself.
What I
We're
noticed
playing
about a lot
for
of people
keeps.
is you give them advice,
Yeah.
they never use it.
They don't use it. So if you're going to be one
and
of those
people...
people...
And then they come back all fucked up and want to tell you their promise.
No.
What did I tell you?
No. We don't have time for it. We don't have time for it.
But,
You got to genuinely want to work on yourself and do something.
But,
That's it. That's tough love. I'm sorry.
We're playing for keeps,
We're playing for keeps, motherfucker. This is a time when you got to be tough.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not going to survive. It's going to get worse.
And you just got to hang on.
Yeah, just hang on, man.
Baby. This
It's
ship's
all right.
fucking rocking, but I'm just
Yeah.
fucking hanging. I'm like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean out there.
Even,
fucking...
even a tortoise that's lived for over 100 years had to hang on. Had to live through a lot.
But the tortoise beat the rabbit, though,
That's right. Had to live through a lot. That tortoise that was living on that plantation for 100 years? Did you hear about that tortoise that's been living there? That tortoise has seen slavery. That tortoise has seen some wicked-ass shit, but he's still there. Still there.
Damn, where's the white people
You hang
gone,
in there. That's called resilience. Yep.
He said, I ain't seen a black person in 500 years.
He's 120 years old.
Hey, I missed you. You was the one that fed me that cabbage that day. And I gave you a ride home when you was done working. I remember you. I ain't seen you in hey, buddy. I ain't seen you in a while.
Yep. So you can do
Are
it.
Are them white people still around?
Even if you're a tortoise, but you better come correct, motherfucker. You better take care of yourself. Just like that tortoise. Keep chomping. Keep eating. Keep moving.
You gotta keep on moving.
Mm-hmm.
That must be the point.
And you can go at your own pace, but you gotta keep moving.
It's consistency.
Consistency. Okay, I'm done.
Now, here's one. This one, I think I wrote this on the beach when I was like 15. Loud sounds, no souls. The land we call home brings the comfort we need. The needle in the vein was all I needed. No sides worth choosing. They're all rejects, woven together for security from insecurity. Hell, heaven, and everything in between. I love to hate, penetrating the virgin minds of terror. Nothing matters to a shadow with his head always in a gelatinous state. This is what we need. A need to plead for a moment longer to waste. I need just a moment longer till I become your lover, stalker, nightmare, your tomorrow. I carry this dark soul made of beauty through the darkness where I find the happiness on top of the world just long enough to drop.
That is nice. I like that.
I got 1,000 more.
I
You want to
love
hear a
that.
little ditty?
Yeah, that is hot. You're gonna make it hotter in a second. Look at.
Let me send you on home with a little taste.
Let him send you on home. Everyone, we are presenting David Graham. hot.
I don't know.
That was
Felt
really
like
hot.
A little piece of hot shit.
No.
I'm just tired.
You're sweet. No, you did beautifully. Everyone, thank you for watching. Mamas out there, thank you for listening.
Thank you, mamas.
Yeah, I really hope we didn't scare you.
Keep it high and tight.
Don't want to scare all y'all. So, tune in next week.